just wanted to first give credit to each and every one of you who are here with us today. This day would not have been possible without you. It simply would not have happened. Today marks the official launch of our capital campaign to build the new Kathy's House, what we call our new home for healing. This day is a major milestone in the history of Kathy's House, which opened back in 2001 in honor of Kathy Vogel-Kittner, who passed away in 2000. We are honored to have two of Kathy's family members here with us this afternoon, Kathy's mother, Judy, and her sister, Laura. I believe they were greeting people as you came in. There is Judy right there. Judy, raise your hand, please. Thank you, Judy. And Laura's probably chatting somewhere, but hopefully she'll make her way outside here pretty soon. There's Laura. Hi, Laura. Raise your hand. Thank you. I would also like to recognize any past or current board members. We currently have 20 community leaders serving on our board of directors and 6 emeritus board members. So if you're a current or past board member, could you please raise your hand or stand up? Thank you. I'd also like to acknowledge our elected officials here with us today. I'm not sure if Mayor Kathy Ely is still here with us today from the city of Tosa, but she was earlier. She may have had to scoot out. She's eating lunch. Okay. Thank you, Kathy, Mayor Ely. Also, we had someone here earlier from Senator Tammy Baldwin's office as well, but I believe Vanessa had to scoot out as well. So thank them both for being with us this afternoon. We also have many partners here today that are part of the project for the new Home for Healing. Number one, we have Dan Davis here from C.G. Schmidt. I'm not sure if Dan is on the back patio or not. He's been working with us for several years. Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan. Oh, there's Mayor Ely. Thank you as she's coming out. One of our other partners is HGA, who is the architect on the house, and another major partner is Waterstone Bank, as well as Grave. And you will meet some other partners as part of the program today. I hope you all had the opportunity to look at the renderings inside the house and take the virtual tour we had set up on our big TV. Our total campaign goal is $12 million. And our campaign began in 2017 when Froedtert Hospital announced that they would be the lead investor in the new Kathy's House with a gift of $5.9 million. That's worthy of applause. Thank you. Since that announcement, we have been quietly working to raise the additional money, and we are currently at a total of $9.6 million, having raised an additional $3.7 million after Froedtert Hospital announced their $5.9 million gift. This means we are at 80% of our goal, and we could not be more excited to be where we're at today. Today is about celebrating that achievement and thanking everyone who has contributed to make this day possible. If you had not had a chance, please take a look at our poster boards. There's one right over there, which includes the names of all our major supporters. I think we have representation from almost every major contributor here with us today, and I could not thank you enough for being in our current house with us today, helping us get to our new house. Today is also about going public with our campaign. This morning we issued a statewide media release that went out to over 80 media outlets to let them know about the vital role that Kathy's House plays and the need to meet increasing demand for our services. As part of going public, we will also launch a multi-state Facebook campaign to raise our profile, as well as our direct mailing campaign to households and businesses located in the areas where most of our guests come from, namely northeastern Wisconsin, Appleton, Green Bay, the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, and northern Illinois. Many of you here today have made it a point to communicate our impact to your network of colleagues. And I'm here to tell you today, it is working. It has worked incredibly well, and I ask that you keep it up. You've been so effective at helping to raise our visibility and raise our profile. As you all likely know, the current reality at Kathy's House is that Each day, we have to turn away patients and their family members who need our services in order to access the medical care that the patient needs. What you may not know is that for the last 2 years, we have turned away over 500 families, or approximately 1,000 people, because we simply did not have an available room for them. What we also know from the guests who have been able to stay with us is that without Kathy's house, many of them simply would have chosen or had to forego getting treatment for their cancer or other serious illness. One of the questions we ask on our survey after our guests check out is, if you would not have had a place such as Kathy's house to stay, would you have been able to access the medical care that you need? And it's been very consistent that over 40% of respondents said no. They simply would not have been able to access the care that they need. This speaks to a deep existing inequity in healthcare access. Without a place to stay, patients are simply unable to access the vital care that they need. In the past few decades, and even in the past few years, there have been incredible advancements in medical care and treatments. And we are lucky to have access to those treatments in our own backyard here in Milwaukee. Kathy Vogel-Kittner died of a type of cancer called Burkitt's lymphoma. I learned 3 years ago from one of our top referring physicians that through research and advancements in care, her type of cancer is now curable. But it's only curable as long as the patient with Burkitt's lymphoma can access that care. Right now in the house, all of our 18 rooms are occupied. 13 of the 18 families staying with us are facing cancer, 3 are having heart surgery, and 2 have a loved one in the ICU. The families we have to turn away every day face very similar medical crises. A patient not being able to access care simply because we do not have rooms is unfathomable. The good news is that we are well on our way to building a new facility that is twice the size of our current facility, so we can begin to right this wrong. Not only will it be twice the size of the current Kathy's house, but is being designed to be the national model in hospital guest housing. This means we will build a facility and deliver services designed to best support the health of the patient as well as the caregiver. We will have a separate wing for our bone marrow transplant patients and our cardiovascular patients who need extended time to access their medical care and whose immune systems will be compromised during their treatment. We will also have a separate space where patients can receive basic clinical care such as blood draws. We will also add new programs for our guests, and even though we haven't broken ground yet, we're already starting to incorporate some of these programs. A couple months ago, we started our pastoral care program to offer spiritual support to our guests so we can match culturally specific religious resources to patients and their caregivers who seek spiritual care when they are a long way from home. We also are starting a new pet therapy program called Kathy's Canine Crew. You may have seen a couple dogs here with us today, and I would like to introduce you to them. Lady and Theo, please step up here and be introduced. Welcome, Lady and Theo. So Lady is right here on the right. And she's a Labradoodle, and she is completely certified. She's gone through her program. And Theo, down here, he is just about to start his therapy, or maybe he's already started.
Getting ready to start.
Okay, all righty. And Lady and Theo belong to 2 of our staff members here at Kathy's house, and I just want to personally thank Marie and Mary for stepping up and going above and beyond to bring their their lovely pets in to support our patients and their family members. So thank you both. I really appreciate it.